Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Holly Robinson Peete has never been afraid to speak her truth, whether in her career, her personal life, or her journey as a wife and mother. Recently, she shared something that stunned fans and sparked endless conversations about love, relationships, and how times have changed. She admitted that if she and her husband, Rodney Peete, met in today's world, with the way dating and relationships work now, they might not even be together. That raw honesty doesn't just give us a glimpse into her marriage. It makes us think deeply about what it means to love someone long-term and how shifting cultural dynamics affect even the strongest bonds. When Holly first shared her thoughts, people didn't expect her to be so direct. She wasn't sugarcoating anything, and she wasn't afraid of how it might be interpreted. That's one thing that's always stood out about her. She's not just an actress and a Hallmark favorite, she's also someone who lets fans see behind the curtain. And what she revealed wasn't just about her own marriage. It touched on something so many couples can relate to. Times are different now, and the way people connect, communicate, and stay together has changed dramatically since Holly and Rodney first met. Think about it. Holly and Rodney's love story began in a world without dating apps, without the constant buzz of social media distractions, and without the kind of fast-paced swipe culture that exists today. Back then, people had to sit with each other, get to know one another in real time, and let things grow at a slower, more intentional pace. Holly has made it clear that in that slower, more organic environment, she and Rodney found a way to bond that might not have been possible in today's world of instant gratification and endless options. Her honesty raises a fascinating point. How much of a relationship's success depends on timing and circumstance? Holly has built a life with Rodney that's lasted nearly 3 decades. They've faced challenges, celebrated victories, raised children, and grown together through careers and personal transformations. But she admits that if they were both single today, entering the dating pool with its unique pressures and expectations, things might have played out very differently. It's not that she doubts their connection. If anything, her comments show just how rare and valuable their love really is. In her words, it's not about a lack of love or compatibility. It's about how the current world of relationships often doesn't give people the space or patience to really dig deep with one person. Dating apps push quick judgments based on appearances. Social media fosters constant comparisons. And modern expectations about independence, career priorities, and personal boundaries can sometimes clash with the compromises needed for a marriage to thrive. Holly's reflection also highlights something she's been open about throughout her marriage. Relationships take work. She and Rodney haven't had a picture-perfect journey. Like any couple, they've argued, they've had doubts, and they've gone through periods where they questioned how to move forward. But because they met at a different time, when communication and commitment had different rhythms, they were able to build the foundation they needed. That foundation, she admits, might not be possible if they were just starting today. This kind of statement resonates deeply with anyone who has been in a long-term relationship. Love is rarely just about romance. It's about resilience, about being willing to grow alongside someone when both of you inevitably change. Holly has always emphasized that her marriage isn't just about staying in love, but about choosing each other every single day. She and Rodney found a way to make that choice again and again, even when things weren't easy. And in today's fast-moving, often disposable culture, that kind of choice is harder than ever. One of the things that makes Holly's perspective so compelling is that she's speaking from experience. As a beloved actress, a Hallmark star, and someone who has built a career while also managing a family, she knows what it means to juggle countless pressures. At the same time, Rodney, as a former NFL quarterback, came into the relationship with his own set of challenges and a very different professional world. The fact that they were able to merge those lives and create a family speaks volumes about their dedication. But Holly is clear. If they had to start from scratch now with the way modern dating works, they might never have gotten to that point. What makes her admission so powerful is that it doesn't take away from the love she has for Rodney. If anything, it underscores it. She's essentially saying that their marriage is a product of not only who they are, but also when and how they met. Their timing gave them the chance to nurture something meaningful, and that chance might not exist today. It's a reminder that love stories aren't just about two people. They're about context, timing, and the environment that allows love to grow. Fans who heard Holly's words couldn't help but reflect on their own relationships. How many couples today might have worked out if they had met in a different time? How many long-term partnerships rely on the kind of patience and perseverance that feels rare in today's fast-paced world? Holly's perspective invites us all to think about whether our modern habits, scrolling, swiping, comparing, are getting in the way of real connection. For Holly and Rodney, their marriage has survived because they've always found a way to put in the effort. She often talks about how communication is key, about how they've learned to navigate differences without giving up on each other. She's also been candid about the importance of laughter, of finding joy in the small things, and of supporting one another through the hardest moments. Their love story is one of resilience, but Holly's statement reminds us that resilience has to be nurtured. In today's dating climate, where people often move on at the first sign of struggle, that kind of resilience is harder to develop. Her honesty is refreshing in a world where celebrity couples often project only the glamorous side of their relationships. Holly doesn't pretend that everything has been smooth sailing, nor does she act like her marriage is untouchable. Instead, she shows us that love is complicated, messy, and deeply influenced by the time and place in which it begins. Her words aren't a criticism of today's dating culture, so much as they are an acknowledgement of how drastically things have shifted. If you think about the broader implications of what she said, it becomes clear that her statement isn't just about her marriage. It's about the reality that many people face today, struggling to find genuine connection in a world that doesn't always encourage patience or long-term investment. Holly's honesty pulls back the curtain on a truth many of us feel but don't often say out loud. Finding and keeping love today is harder than it used to be. And yet, her story is also one of hope. Because despite admitting that she and Rodney might not be together if they met now, the reality is that they did meet when they did, and they've built something lasting. Their marriage is proof that love can endure, even in the face of countless obstacles. It shows that when two people commit to each other fully, when they're willing to do the work and weather the storms, the bond they create can last a lifetime. Holly's words leave us with an important reminder. Love is never just about finding the right person. It's about timing, effort, and the willingness to grow. Her story with Rodney may not have started in today's world, but it's one that continues to inspire people navigating relationships in any era. By admitting that their love might not have blossomed under current circumstances, she doesn't diminish it. She highlights just how rare and precious it really is. So when Holly Robinson Peete says that she and her husband wouldn't be together if they met today, she's not undermining their love story. She's giving us a reality check. She's showing us that relationships are fragile, that the world we live in shapes the way we connect, and that lasting love is as much about circumstance as it is about chemistry. And maybe that's the greatest lesson of all, that when you do find someone who fits into your life in a way that stands the test of time, you should treasure it, nurture it, and never take it for granted. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.